I built the puppet from Five Nights at Freddy's 2 and asked you guys which character should I build next, and my comments were flooded with building Withered Foxy from Five Nights at Freddy's 2. So with a reference image from the internet and a bunch of parts from my collection, it's time to take on this LEGO challenge. I managed to come up with a nicely sculpted head with some exposed wires. For the eye patch, I ended up using this LEGO beanie, which I think worked out pretty well. I assembled a lower jaw using a bunch of clip pieces to give him a bunch of teeth. Now Withered Foxy has a lot of exposed endoskeleton parts, so I pretty much built an endoskeleton and wrapped it around with a bunch of sculpting techniques, with leaving some gaps to see his mechanical parts underneath. I'm really happy with how his arms turned out. I used some wacky techniques in this spring Lego piece to give the look that you can actually see his mechanical innards. From there, I built a hook and a hand, but before we get to the rest of the build, I want to share some exciting news with you. I'll be bringing all my FNAF builds to a Lego convention in Atlanta. Atlanta BrickCon is the first weekend of February. It's a super fun Lego convention, and if you decide to get tickets, use code DOM and you'll save 10% off your order. Now back to the build. For his lower legs, I ended up switching to dark tan and used a bunch of jagged Lego pieces to give a torn up look. For his knees, I found this super old Lego Bionicle piece, and after finishing his legs and building him some feet, we have a Withered Foxy built out of Lego. I'm super happy with how this build turned out, and I feel like I really captured his worn down aesthetic. I made sure to leave him super posable to get him into any stance I want him to be in, and together with all my other FNAF builds, I think he looks pretty good. Stay tuned for the next one and have a great day. Peace.